But we have yet to hear of Liu Bei's whereabouts. If you left me now, where would you go? In any case, I see no reason to keep you under guard. I promise you will be treated with all the respect a guest is due. It goes without saying that Liu Bei's family will also be well taken care of. I wouldn't dare disrespect your loyalty to him. Get some rest for now, Zluan. May your next journey be fruitful. And hopefully, at my side.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly believe he's so close by. Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
The Yellow Turbans surrender to Lord Cao Cao. Hopefully, this will bring a measure of peace.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we can walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway? I can hardly believe he's so close by. Finally found myself a job. I couldn't be happier about it.
The Yellow Turbans surrender to Lord Cao Cao. Hopefully, this will bring a measure of peace.
More customers always show up whenever Lord Guojia does. He's popular with all types.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can hardly recognize the place.
I'm just glad we could walk around outside now without having to look over our shoulders.
This town has gotten bigger.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
The Yellow Turbans surrender to Lord Cao Cao.
What does peace even look like?
heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him.
Lord Liu Bei. We may not know
Lord
where he is.
Zuluan has it as...
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow...
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share.
The more battles they have, the busier our streets get.
With all those brutes using him to gain power, going with the flow has gotten me this.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day.
The Yellow Turbans surrender to Lord Cao Cao.
What does peace even look like?
I heard 2 important warriors were talking back to those in power landed me a stint.
I'm so hungry. Hey, Dad, could you...
The castle's imposing visage is the only...
Advance! All of you, follow me!
Let's go.
Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. There we go. All my might. All my might. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Our allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer,
a true warrior
has
of the
been
Three
defeated.
Kingdoms.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Get ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training. Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do. This area belongs to us now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've been waiting for this.
Whoa.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately. Take this.
Looking rough.
I challenge you to battle.
Looking rough.
Prepare yourself. Amazing. You are a swift
The
and
enemy
deadly
officer
warrior.
has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Loren!
Looking rough.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
Looking rough.
Whoa.
Looking rough.
Time to attack. All my might.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa.
Looking rough.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Take this. Time to attack.
Gotta be quicker.
Looking rough.
An opening.
An opening. This'll do. Whoa. I see you.
Looking rough.
Sacred Bird with all my might. Do it like you mean it.
Whoa.
Time to act. Time to attack.
Looking rough.
Time to act. Do it like you mean it.
Whoa.
Easy. Do it like you mean it. Easy.
This'll do.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so...
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I'm so hungry.
Talking back to those in power landed me a...
With all those brutes using him to gain power, going with the flow has gotten me this.
They say this is an important place.
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule.
Let's begin.
Yes.
Got it.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Listen.
My time has come.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away them force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yin Liang's side. March forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him.
The enemy officer
march at once!
has been defeated. Looking rough. Looking rough.
This territory is
Their
ours.
numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory.
Let's march!
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Baima should be relatively unguarded. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
My lord, a battalion of Cao Cao's forces are advancing on his position. You must prepare to meet him in battle.
Good. You have done well to warn us. Men, prepare to counterattack! All my might!
Now, begin the assault!
So they have spotted our advance. This leaves us no choice but to cut through their ranks with a frontal assault.
Allied forces are marching to our aid. Has been defeated.
This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent.
Take that.
I owe Lord Cao Cao a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade.
And go on you! All my might!
Fight me! If you think you are skilled enough!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
An opening. Got this. Take this.
All my might! Now, all my might!
Situation.
We shall attack like a surging wave.
Has been
Make
defeated.
haste with preparations.
Here's that resistance is futile.
With all my might!
Looking rough.
An opening! Go!
Looking rough.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things head first.
All my might! All my might! All my might! Easy. All my might! All my might!
I leave the rest up to you.
All my might. Gotta be quicker than that.
power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Does the enemy do better than that?
I've been waiting last. All my might. All my might. All my might.
Territory acquired.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They've taken the fort at Yenjin? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. Quickly, we must reclaim it. Let's start the advance.
Put your lives on the line!
Is this as far as my path is to take me?
Take that!
I'm falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
Another victim has fallen before me.
Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Starts here.
Let's start the advance.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own. An opening. There's not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Whoa.
Looking rough. We'll break you. Keep pressuring them. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have been bested. How can this be?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
What?
Looking rough.
Yang has been defeated.
Looking rough.
This cannot be.
All my might.
The enemy officer
managed to drive
has
back
been
such a
defeated.
large force. We may be outnumbered, but this battle is far from hopeless.
Cao Cao, you are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears
The
of
enemy
the weak
officer
pool at the
has
feet
been
of the
defeated.
Emperor.
Looking rough.
That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
Do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Send in Wen Chou. Attack Yenjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
All my might. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yenjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Great. I'm counting on you.
Not possible.
Take this. I see you. Now. Every victory
The enemy
serves
officer
to make me that much
has been
stronger.
defeated. With all my might, I fight to bring glory to our forces! Let's go.
I knew I could count on you. A true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Lucas, there must be something I can do.
An incredible feat.
The enemy officer
You shine like a beacon for the others.
Let's go.
The sash of the sacred bird Luan. And those eyes.
Now we must go.
Yes. You must be.
Time is right. We should attack now.
Got you! Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. Let's end this. You might even color me intrigued by it. And I think the enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
How much more I can take.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I've suffered heavy losses. I must withdraw for you.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer. There's no virtue in dying so little. We shall retreat and fight another day.
What a predicament.
Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
Did I approach the situation
I
poorly?
claim another victory in the name of my brother.
Looking rough.
From it all. Why did it have to end like this?
Looking rough.
I, Duan Yu, have defeated enemy officer, Win Cho.
Looking rough.
What? Wencho has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
An opening. Now.
I could foresee losing either Yanliang or Wencho, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now. This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye.
We've swatted away some of their troops. But the flow of the battle has not yet shifted.
It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were? What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end? Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace? If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Zuluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Well.
heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound of that.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say...
Lord Liu Bei. We may not know where
Lord
he is.
Zuluan has it.
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways. If they overflow, the city may...
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are
What does peace even...
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao. I'm sure he didn't do it so willingly.
Lord Zuluan has it.
The castle's imposing visage is the only thing that...
The more battles they have, the busier our streets.
If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives
It'd be
here
nice
to go to sleep.
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance.
It'd be nice to go to sleep without worrying about what'll come tomorrow.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far.
If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives here are over.
The magistrate said there was no man of renown residing in his...
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea.
They say this is an important place, but... Wanderers are pretty common.
So, now His Majesty has to serve Cao Cao?
This town has gotten bigger, now that I think about it.
Wanderers are pretty common in this day and age. They say this is a...
I hear the Emperor is in Shochun. Am I wrong?
It feels...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Zhou Tsang. I've seen...
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to...
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan
For the
Shao...
sake of Lord Cao Cao.
I heard something's about to happen in Guandu, and I do not like the sound.
They say Lord Guan Yu surrendered to Cao Cao.
Lord Zuluan has it as...
Xia Pei is surrounded by so many waterways.